we are going to talk about general issues about self-esteem. And for the returning subscribers, thank you for your support. For those that have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly hit that subscribe button. Please, if the video is interesting to you, you may like, you may comment, you may share. Yeah, and behind the camera, I have my podcaster who is going to ask questions, and I am the one who is going to answer the questions. So, welcome.
Thank you for the opportunity today. So, as she has said, today we are going to talk about self-esteem generally. So, I'll start direct to the topic. So, first question. How would you define self-esteem in your own words? How do you understand self-esteem according to you?
Okay. As for me, when it comes to self-esteem, I understand it as the way you value yourself. It can be maybe you value yourself positively or negatively. So as for me, I can define it as the way you value yourself. Yeah.
Wow. So self-esteem is the way you value yourself.
Yeah, sure.
So self-esteem, you are trying to say that self-esteem, you can say it's the positive value of yourself or the negative value of yourself.
Okay. For me, I understand as for myself, I value myself as I have a positive self-esteem. That is, I self-esteem. When you talk about negative is someone who has low self-esteem. Maybe you don't view him or herself as positively. You just think that everything about him or her, it's bad, it's not worthy. So that's what we call low self-esteem. And high self-esteem is the way you view yourself positively. Maybe you can view yourself positively, such as I am good, I look smart, I love the way I talk. Like when you say high self-esteem, is valuing yourself in a good way, not in a bad way. Yeah.
Very clear, and I guess it's understandable. So we are just talking about general understanding about self-esteem. And my second question is, do you believe self-esteem is something we are born with, or can it be developed over time? Are we born with self-esteem, or self-esteem is something that comes with time? You must develop it.
Okay. As for me, I don't think that anyone is born with low self-esteem. But high self-esteem, for me, I can value that everyone is born with high self-esteem. It's just a matter of time. Maybe you have grown up in a family that is poor back at home, and you grow yourself knowing that I'm poor, so you grow having low self-esteem, such a way that you can't talk with people that are from rich family. Like you just view yourself like I'm nothing. I can't be in the congregation of people that are rich. That's why I can say that low self-esteem is something that you develop as you are growing. You can also develop low self-esteem in such a situation that maybe someone told you that you even don't look smart. And from the word that the person told you, you just grow up knowing that I don't look smart. And that one will lead to having low self-esteem about yourself. Or maybe for the girls, most of the girls hakuna msichana anapenda akuwe na kitambi. So, and then you meet with someone, then wako like, uko na kitambi, unakaa vibaya. Then even if ulikuwa unavaa nguo yenye inakutait, maybe it's just the official cloth and yeah, you look smart in it, but somehow you see player, but inakufanya upate na low self esteem kwa sababu alikwambia uko na kitambi. Hakuna dem anapenda kuambia uko na kitambi. Ama kitu ingine pia for the ladies which lead us to low self esteem is body shape. Hiyo nayo, hey, I know every girl anatakanga put na shape suku. From if you want to look yourself and say I don't have good shape, you'll grow up knowing that you don't have good shape, and you'll grow up with low self-esteem about yourself. Let me tell you something. You're not the one who gave yourself that body. God is the one who gave you it. So, up to you. It's just a matter of managing yourself. Kama for ladies, it's something that you develop. Low self-esteem is something that you develop as you grow up. Maybe pia unaweza develop in a low self-esteem, but when times goes, you find like someone is encouraging you. And when someone encourages you, you just start valuing yourself as positive. And from that, now you can just develop yourself knowing that I'm now positive, and to take yourself as positive and to take yourself as having an high self-esteem. So for me, I can say that self-esteem is something that you develop with.
Wow, amazing. So first, from your explanation and understanding, something that you can understand is from your explanation, self-esteem goes hand in hand with self-confidence.
Sure.
If you ain't confident with yourself, that means you have low self-esteem.
Sure.
And self-confidence, yeah, we have seen goes hand in hand with that is high self-esteem, and it's developed with time. So thank you. It's encouraging and it's educative. So the next one, what I wish we can learn is, what factors do you think most influence a person's self-esteem? That is, what factors do you think influences mostly self-esteem ya mtu? Yeah.
Okay, first thing I can say is mostly it comes with maybe yourself, as you know yourself, the confidence. Maybe you have schooled in a school, and in school life you have always been maybe the last person in class. Maybe you have been the last person in class. Maybe you're always in the last position, and that one is the first. That one can lead you to low self-esteem. Second one, it comes to health matters. Maybe your health is not so good, and maybe unaweza pata uko na, let's say that, obesity, or maybe you are so slim. So that one can lead to low self-esteem. Another one is confidence about talking. Maybe you can be so poor in talking. Maybe you can't talk in a congregation. You feel that I don't know English, or you feel like my sound is always, maybe you are a girl and you are always talking with bass. That one can also lower your self-esteem. Another thing is, as I talked about body, it's a matter of eating health food and even doing exercise. About that was about body. The one I said about being in an obesity or being so slim. It's a matter of eating health, and another one is a matter of doing exercise. Another thing that can lead to self-esteem is what? Yeah, as we grow up, maybe you have been in a relationship, and then the relationship inakatika, then after the relationship inakatika, someone anaweza go through self-esteem. Ako like
low self-esteem.
Yeah, low self-esteem. Ako like, mbona wewe msee amenikataa? Mbona niko hivi? Ama niko hivi ndo maana nimekataliwa? Ama ni juu ya hii nimekataliwa? And that can lead to low self-esteem pia. Yeah, for now you can say those ones. Maybe you can add more.
Okay, I won't add more because I guess you have just exploited almost everything. From eating well, exercise, and also you have mentioned something almost like trying to discover more about yourself. So that's what I can say. Trying to discover more about yourself. There is what you like, what you don't like, what you are best at. Your weaknesses, your strength. They can also boost your self-esteem. So that's cool.
And another thing I can add, even if you hata kama unajionanga aje, just be kind on yourself. Be kind on yourself. If you feel like that my body shape is this way, just be kind on yourself. If you are doing exercise, it's not a matter like utaenda kufanya exercise leo na kesho everything ikuwe sawa. Just be kind on yourself. If you have talked about confidence, if you feel you can't talk up in front of people, you can start by talking in a small group. As you grow up, you can find yourself talking to a whole congregation of more than 100 people. So it's a matter of being kind on yourself. Even in terms of language, maybe you can be poor in language. Just be kind on yourself again. Start if it's reading novels, it can help you. If it's just having some talks with people, it starts like that. And by the end of the day, you'll find yourself being the best. It's a matter of being kind on yourself.
Wow, be kind to yourself. So that means most of the people, they ain't kind on themselves. That is, they don't value themselves. So it's good to value yourself. Wow, amazing. So the next thing I guess you should tackle on is, how do you differentiate between a healthy self-esteem and excess pride? Most of us, most of people do compare, they don't understand having high self-esteem. That is mostly nakwanga about high self-esteem and excessive pride. Unaweza ona mtu hapo nje maybe is very confident on himself, and then people may start saying that ni prideness. So how do you differentiate between mtu mwenye akona high self-esteem ama that healthy self-esteem and prideness? What is the difference between the prideness and self-esteem?
Okay, for me, I can describe an healthy self-esteem is maybe you are good in, let me use the word instruments in church. Maybe you can be so good in singing, so smart in singing, and through that singing you can help someone else. Unataka ajue chini unajua, because you have a good sound. You want to help someone else there akuwe kama wewe. That's it, self-esteem. Kwa sababu unajua uko na sauti nzuri ya kuimba na unataka usaidie mtu mwingine akuwe na sauti nzuri ya kuimba kama wewe. And for pride, I can define it like this. You are good in singing, but uko like, kama mimi siko chacha, kuna mtu mwingine anaweza imba. Unataka tu kuwe ni wewe peke yako. Kama hakuna mtu mwingine, hiyo kitu haiwezi fanyika. So na utaki kusaidia mtu mwingine akuwe kama wewe. Kama wewe peke yako ndio unaweza fanya hiyo kitu, then help someone else akuwe kama wewe. So I can define prideness in self-esteem as pride uko like mimi peke yangu ndio naweza kufanya hii kitu, huyu mwingine haezi, and you don't want to teach them how to do it. Maybe someone could be anataka kufunzwa akuwe kama wewe, but wewe hutaki. I can define that as prideness. Juu ona hiyo self-esteem yako, unajua hiyo kitu, but you can't help someone else and you are like, kama si mimi hii kitu haiwezi fanyika. That's how we can define prideness and help self-esteem. So help self-esteem is you know something and you can help someone else to be like you.
Amazing. So prideness, it's all about yourself but not others. But when you talk about self-esteem, it's about you and others also. You are willing to teach others, you are willing to show what you have, you are willing to educate others on also what you have. So at least now we can differentiate between that person mwenye tunaonanga like akona prideness, like akona self-esteem. So now we know if it's self-esteem or it's prideness. So generally about self-esteem ndo tutoke hapo. The final thing that I can ask you is, can you describe a time when your self-esteem was particularly high? What was happening in your life at that time? That time when your self-esteem was particularly high, and what was happening in your life ndo ikuwe that high?
No, nipate high self-esteem. Maybe I was in a low self-esteem and now I'm in high. You want me to explain that? Okay, for me I can say that. For me, I've grown up in a family whereby you can't say anything. It's just a matter of
listening.
Listening of what it's been, what you have been told to do. So for me, I've grown up until nikafika campus. So until this time, now I can just say it's you who helped me to be in an high self-esteem. Because you are like,
it's you. Maybe it's people are watching.
No, it's the one behind the camera. It's the one who have helped me to grow in an high self-esteem. So I was like, kama mtu amesema hii kitu, hata kama nimefinyika, I can't say whatever it's in my heart. And that you helped me. Now I can say whatever I want. I can do whatever I want, not what people do. And that I can say that is one of the things yenye nilikujua too late. Because mimi ungeniambia kitu hata kama sitaki nifanye tu hivyo. But you helped me. At least kama sitaki kitu sitaki na uwezi nitoa hapo. I thank God even for you because ulinifunza kitu sikuwa nimejua. And now I'm so proud of myself. Because kama nataka kitu I want it and I can do it. Kama nimesema nataka hauwezi nitoa hapo. And there. I was like hata nikiambiwa twende hivi I go because their parents who said that hata kama ni kitu mbaya, kama ni kuingia kwa moto tunaenda kuingia si wote. But now it's something bad. I can say no, we don't have to do this. We have to do this. This is the best. Kama mnataka nyie endeni muingie kwa moto pigeni, mtakuja kunipata mbele. And that is one of the things that I'm so proud of. If I have to say something, it's what I want is what I want, not what you want, or I do what makes you up. No, now it's a matter of me making myself up.
Isn't that a testimony?
It is.
Okay, so on the next section, I want us to talk about personal experience with self-esteem. personal experience with self-esteem, and about this, what I can ask you is, have there been any challenges in your life that have affected your self-esteem? How did you deal with them, if they are there? And if maybe kuna that person mwenye akona challenges in life and maybe they are affecting their self-esteem, what can you tell them if maybe you have never had challenges in your life that have affected your self-esteem?
Okay, for me, I can say one of the challenges that I struggled in self-esteem, it was my high school life. Ushakuwa uko high school, wewe ulichaguliwa kuwa prefect, but when it comes to chemistry, biology, upati chochote. And to go like, what am I going to do? So like, such a way that, let me give you an example. In our high school, like, if you failed mathematics, biology, chemistry, unanyoa nywele. Yeah, it was that serious. Kama ulikuwa na nywele, unanyoa. So I struggled it because I was not really performing good in chemistry. Let me say sciences. So I was like, what am I going to do? I'm a prefect. I don't perform in them. So the only thing I had to do, it's working hard on them the way you can. Like kutoa tu roho yako venye unaweza, ufanyie like venye unaweza, do your best. Kama utaanguka ama utapita, it's a matter of, I don't want to regret about it. I've done all I can. So the only thing that I had, it's one of my cousins. It was like, if you are dealing with this, you just, let me tell you, he is a he. He was telling me that if you don't do good in this, or maybe in studies you are not good in this, just work hard to where you can. Leave the other part to God. If you have done your best, leave the other part to God. And he helped me because hata kwa studies nilikuwa nasoma. If I'm tired, I'm tired. Kama siwezi mbele yako, siwezi. The only thing that I can help someone there is that just do all your best that you can and leave the other part to God. Kama umefanya part yako ukafika hapo kuona siwezi endelea mbele yako, just leave it there and leave the other part to God.
Wow.
Yeah, if it matters, like as I was talking about, exercise, self-esteem, confidence, do whatever you can do and leave the other part to God. He is going to do the other part. So ufanye kitu, usikue hata ukipata results, you are not regretting about it because you did your part. You just have to do your part and leave the other one to God. Yeah, that is the thing that helped me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, them that are watching, do your best where you can. Always do your best on what you know. And the other part, if you can't control, leave it to God. So, because of interest of time, I'll go a bit faster. Yeah, what role as family or upbringing played in shaping your self-esteem? And as in, what role, generally, what role can your family play in shaping someone's self-esteem? Can it play negatively or positively? Because kuna those people when you're gonna low self-esteem even at their old age because of maybe things that they have faced, they have gone through in their families. So what role can families play in someone's self-esteem?
Okay, for me I can say a family can play both roles. As for me, nimewambia, me I've been raised in a family in a way that you have to do whatever you say, and that one will affect your self-esteem because you are like, mbona mimi sisikizangu, kwani mimi ndo nini kwa hii familia? It can play a positive and negative. There are some families where like maybe tuseme if you are the firstborn, you are told, yeah, you as the first one, kwa hii issue yenye decide, what can you say? That one will help you to give ideas. Hata in public, you can be confident to talk kwa sababu unajua unasikizangwa. If you have been raised in a family, yeah, kuna mtu mwenye anakusikiza, wewe ndo wakufuata kingine. You'll never talk, you'll never give any idea. So the family plays both roles, positively and negatively. Yeah.
Wow, so family can play both positive and negative. It's you to choose. On building your self-esteem. If your family plays a negative role, and if your family plays a positive role, better than God. So, how do you respond to criticism or failure? How does it impact someone's well-being, someone's self-esteem? That is failure, when you are criticized.
Okay, as I've said, do your part, leave the other part to God. Hata uvae uone umevaa smart, utoke hapa nje mtu akwambia unakaa vibaya. Let me tell you, take the positive thing, leave the negative thing. Hata uambiwe nini.
So if you know you are looking good, you are looking good, stick with that. You're looking good.
Yeah, stick with that.
Yeah.
Take only the positive side. Never take the negative side. Because if you take the negative side, you will die. You will die ukiona wewe tu kai vizuri, kila kitu si smart kwako. If you see you are smart in this, work hard on that. So I can say work hard on your strength, leave the weakness.
Wow.
Yeah.
So work on the positive part, forget about the negative.
Sure.
And know yourself. If you know who you are, nobody's negative opinion will define you.
Yeah.
So it's all about understanding yourself better and closing your ears from negative opinions.
Sure. Hata kama umesikia unasikia lakini hujasikia.
So can you think of a moment when someone's positive feedback significantly boosted your self-esteem?
Yeah, as I said, you helped me.
I knew.
Yeah, you helped me. Mimi ningefuata chenye watu wanasema lakini si chenye nimesema. So on this side ya kuniambia I should stick on what makes me happy and leave the things that don't make me happy. It has helped me because mimi nimekwambia niliwaambia nilikuwa nafanya chenye watu wangefanya. But now after you gave me that idea, I come up kuona like when I'm maybe in a congregation of people, there we start giving out ideas. I can speak out my idea and maybe everyone is happy about my idea. Everyone goes with my idea. Because kitambo mimi singefanya hivyo. So it has helped me to give out what I want and not what people say. If it's bad thing, maybe they have decided of siendi na wao, I can give this one that is positive, that is the best. So it has helped me, and also I know it has helped someone else there. Maybe my idea yenye nilimpea ilimhelp her kuwa in a good thing, not the bad thing. Yeah, it has helped me. And again, when I was in high school, as I told you, my cousin told me that do your best, leave the other one to go. It has also helped me because if I can't do anything, behold that, I'm just living there. Because it's kwa hii life, kama kuna kitu mbaya ni kuregret, mbona sikufanya hivi nilifanya hivi. Alinisaidia kwa sababu I did all what I can do and the other part nikachana nayo. So it helped me doing the best, doing what I can and leaving the other part to God. And the other one is you, what I've said, giving out ideas and not working with them.
Okay. Wow. So that was positive feedback that led you to boosting your self-esteem. Wow. So do you believe comparing yourself to others can affect your self-esteem? If so, how? Like comparing yourself either positively with others or negatively with others, can it affect your self-esteem? And how can it affect like hatuwezi siku hizi kuna a lot of pressure maybe from families zenye tunaona all through and others, that is una compare yourself, una compare maybe your parents, una compare your friends, una compare also your friends with others. Why are they like this, and then how am I like this, how my family, why is it like this? Can comparing yourself to others affect your self-esteem? If so, how? And if so, how can it affect it? Is it positively or is it negatively?
Okay, as for me, I can say comparing yourself with other person, it can affect you. Mimi si wewe, kila mtu ako peke yake. If it's me, let me walk my own race the way God created it to be. If it's you, walk your own race the way God alikumbia ikue. It's not a matter of kuharakishwa ama kufanyiwa nini. No, just walk the way you want. The way according to your own pace. Walk according to your own pace. Don't walk according to other person's pace.
Wow.
Yeah.
So walk according to your pace.
Yeah.
Stop comparing yourself.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe what you put this thing of envying. I guess envying is not directly about comparing yourself with others, but you envy how someone is, you envy what they do, you envy how they speak, you envy how they live. Can it boost or can it lower your self-esteem? As in, can it affect your self-esteem also?
Yeah, envy. So for me, I can say it can somehow envy. Unataka ukue kama yeye, sivyo? So it can.
No envying. You just desire to
desire.
Yeah.
It can help you positively. Maybe let's say like. Let me give you example as Benhin Walubengo. He's a young man. He is so good in public speaking, and maybe someone else here outside anaweza ona, hey, this young man is so good in this. So it can help you want to be like him. Kwa sababu umeona he is a young man, unataka ukue kama yeye. So maybe you can take what he did to be in that place. Maybe he as another time is like you've seen someone else here outside is very rich and you are like, what did he do? You decided to be like them. So that one can help you to work hard to be like them. Maybe here outside you have seen someone else who is good in this, and you also desire to be like them. So it can also help you to be like them. So it's a matter of you working hard to be like them. So it can help you positively to be like them. Yeah.
Wow. So it can help you. So
can help you.
Yeah. Who do you look after?
Yeah.
It's very key.
Yeah.
So that was part 2 about personal experience, self-esteem. And because we can't exploit everything, I just want us to tackle a bit about self-esteem and mental health. Yeah. And self-esteem, if you see most of the cases, self-esteem, it's mostly also about mental health. Yeah. And it's good that we talk a bit about mental health and self-esteem. So how do you think self-esteem is linked to mental health and emotional well-being? Yeah, as in self-esteem, is it linked with mental health and emotional well-being? Like, if you have high self-esteem, how is it likely you are going to be mentally fit, or your emotions, how are they going to be? If you have low esteem, how is it going to affect your mental health, and how is it going to affect your emotions also?
Okay, for me, I can say that self-esteem and mental and emotional are linked together. Why? If you have a self-esteem, you'll always be happy. And comment yako utakuwa umeweka, I'm always happy because I have this, I have this, I have this. Most of the times, if you find people that who have low self-esteem, they may be going through stress. They may be going through, what do we call it? Stress. Wameboeka, hawana joy, like they are just even crying. Because if they are linked, how? Kama you are a rich person, out there you'll be confident because you are rich, because you can do whatever you want. If you have low self-esteem, uko na stress, uko na emotions, unalia. So they are linked, because if your high self-esteem is high, your emotions will also be high. If your low self-esteem is low, your emotions are always going to be low. So I can say they are linked. Yeah.
They are linked.
Yeah.
So if you have high self-esteem, you are probably going to have a fit or stable mental health, and also your emotions is likely to be blossoming. So it's good, as in it's good you choose high self-esteem, you choose to build your self-esteem. So we are in a generation of social media, right?
Yeah.
And mostly, and not mostly, almost 90 of people, that is young generation, we are in social media.
Yeah.
So do you think social media impacts self-esteem in a positive or negative way? And if it's positive, why? And if it's negative, why also? Yeah, do you think social media can affect your self-esteem? Is it positively or is it negatively? If it's positive, how and why? And if it's negative, why also?
Okay, for me I can say social media here has affected. Yeah. Let me give you an example. Social media, maybe ulikuanga unavaa nguo ina certain way, lakini ukikuja ukaona kuna place yenye wanaonesha vile unafaa kuvaa nguo, vile unafaa kublend hivyo. So it can affect you positively in that way, kwa sababu kama social media imekusaidia kujua unafaa kublend hii na hii, hata ukivaa nguo utoke hapa nje utakuwa una feel so confident about it. It can also help us, we as the ladies, we go through a lot. Sisi na urembo, kupaka makeup, hapo social media inaweza kufunza
pressure kidogo,
si ndio? Inakusaidia hapo, unajua hizi eyebrows nafaa kunyoa hivi, si hivi. Inakusaidia kupaka makeup, inakusaidia hii nafaa nisipake mingi, hii side hivi inaweza kusaidia. I can say for social media it affects both, because again social media unaweza kuja uone. Let me give an example of Diana and Bahati. You know, wamekuwa na a lot of gifts mingi. So hizo gift, maybe mtu ataona aanze kuona wivu, atapatwa na wivu kwa sababu ya ataanza kusema hii ni show off wako nayo. So for you it will have affected you negatively, kwa sababu umeona na ukaanza kusema ni nini na show off. Maybe wewe ndio umeangalia na macho ya wivu. So it can both affect you negatively and positively. mostly I can say it's how you take it. It's according to how you are going to take it. If you see something and you take it negatively, it's on to you. If you see things and you see it has helped you, it's on to you. So it affects both sides.
Wow. So it's upon where you choose. It's either you choose to take it positively or you choose to eat it negatively.
Yeah.
So because of time, I guess we can't exploit everything. So I guess we'll come back again. But before that, before we conclude section here, so let me ask you this, because I guess maybe there is a bit of difficulty in understanding self-confidence and self-esteem. So how do you differentiate between self-confidence and self-esteem? Are they the same or different in your experience? As in, according to you, is having self-confidence different from having self-esteem?
Self-esteem. For me, I can say self-confidence, it's you now, you inside you. Do I have confidence or I don't have? Me, I can say they are almost the same. Self-confidence, because if I have self-confidence, I also have if I have self-confidence, I'm confident about this. I also have a self-esteem about this. If I have low confidence about this, I also have low confidence about this. So I can say for me they are linked. Self-confidence and self-esteem, they are confidence. Because if you have high confidence, you have high self-esteem. If you have low confidence, you have low self-esteem. So for me, I can say they are almost the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that is according to her, but it's almost the same. But on my take, kuna these people wenye unaona vizuri kabisa, that person hako down, amevaa vibaya kabisa, but huwezi mwambia anything, hako very confident about himself or herself, and then but umwambie asimame maybe in congregation, that person haezi simama. But in the matters as in about him, huwezi mtoa. So I guess it's somehow in a marry, but somehow self-confidence, let's say it's more about yourself, as you have said, and then self-esteem is something then inahitaji it's on another level. It's
yourself and the other people.
It's on another level. So second last, as we conclude, do you feel that culture or society standards have affected how you view your own self-esteem, that is self-worth? How so? Do you think that culture, as in social standards, kuna standards zenye ziko kwa society, kuna standards zenye najua kuna wale wako rich, kuna wale wako poor, kuna hawa wako na hii, kuna those are educated, kuna hawa wenye si educated. Do you think they affect how you view your own self-esteem?
It affects. Kwa sababu, let me give an example. During Christmas, ndo watu watao watakuja home.
Watu wa Nairobi.
Watu wa Nairobi watakuja home, wako wamebeba crate ya soda na kunywa peke yao. So, it completely affects people. Kwa sababu watatoka huko Nairobi wakuja home, wakuja wapatane na yule uncle mwenye analewa, but hawatamview the same way they view themselves. Yeye ndo atakuwa wakutumwa sokoni aende anunue sukari na nyanya na vitunguu. So it affects, because if those people from town come home, they can't take themselves the way they hawezi jichukulia the same na wenye wamekuwa ushago, they'll take their self a bit higher kuwaliko. So this one ina affect the people that are in society. Wana feel like, na mbona mimi ndo natumwa, kwani mbona siwezi tumwa kitu important, natumwa tu niende nifanye hii kitu. Huwezi tumwa uende withdraw pesa.
Tumwa kulisha.
Wengine wakienda tao uende unaambiwa uende ufunge ng'ombe huko
wakiitwa committee.
Huko kwa kichaka. So it affects because maybe the person mwenye ako home atajilowa kwa sababu anaona au wengine wamtake the way wako, wanamtake differently, wanamtake chini kidogo. So it can affect, ina affect sana. Ama unapata siku ya Christmas watu watano wamekuja na nguo za Christmas, hauna nguo ya Christmas. Kweli utaenda kucheza na wao? As for kids, hawezi enda kucheza na wao. Utakuwa tumekaa chini unajihurumia cause hauna, maybe wao wamenunuliwa. So it can affect so much. Ina affect maybe those that take them, wenye wanachukuliwa wako juu na wenye wako chini. So wenye wako chini watafeel their self-esteem iko chini sana.
Yeah. Wow. So it affects. So it's upon you to navigate the standards.
Yeah.
Choose your position.
Yeah.
So the final one, how do you navigate situations, where others' opinions might be lowering your self-esteem? As in, how do you navigate those opinions? Maybe people's opinions are lowering your self-esteem. How can you avoid them so that maybe you can build your self-esteem? How can you elevate them? As in, how? What if it's your friends, it's the circle that you are in? How can you navigate them? What should you do to at least to be out or to be out of that, the circle that you feel that they are instead lowering your self-esteem instead of boosting it or helping you grow your self-esteem?
Okay. For me, I can say one thing, if it's people that are around you, that are taking you, get out of the circle. Go and work. Go and, kwa sababu simewambia, take the positive, leave the negative. That is one thing. Take the positive. Kama wao wanaongelea about negative things, leave the circle. Leave the circle, you are going to work hard on the positive things. Another thing, maybe you can be rating if you feel wamekwambia hivi na hivi na hivi that is lowering your self-esteem. Kama leave the circle, if they said something about you, go and take it different about you. You maybe will kwambia you don't wear smart. Take a piece of paper. Right. Unaweza hata stick kwa ukuta. Right, I'm so smart. Unachukua ingine, I'm so expensive. Unachukua ingine unaandika. And unateka mahali yenye utakuwa unaona kila kitu, utakuwa unaona kila siku. And that one will help you grow. The other thing is, if that circle was making you feel that your self-esteem is chini, una leave the circle, maybe you can look for a circle that is talking about positive things, that is helping each other, ndo utoke kwa hiyo circle ya watu wenye wanakutake negatively. The other thing is, work on your strengths. If you know you are good in things, work on it. Yeah, and your weaknesses, the weaknesses that you have, maybe you can start working on them step by step. Kama vile nilikuwa nimewambia, if it's body, you can start doing exercise, you can eat healthier. Yeah, unaanza to take another step. I've said you can write dialogues about yourself positively. You can leave the negative group and be on the positive group and talk positive things about yourself and listen to the positive things. Yeah, I can say that.
Wow, educative. So just live. Don't worry about people. Sometimes we must outdo some things for us to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they build the circle that you are in, it's not, yeah, contributing positive about yourself. Just find a group that you will grow.
Yeah.
And it reminds me sometimes back, yeah, about something we hold about building your circle. And I
Yeah.
guess the series you're going to upload it, yeah, and it's going to teach people maybe how to build their circles, the circles that will help them, yeah, grow also.
Yeah.
So that was all, not all that I had, because today I came when I'm equipped. I had a lot, but because of time, I guess we'll find time and have a discussion also more about self-esteem, that is building and maintaining self-esteem. Yeah, self-esteem in relationship, that is in your family, your partner, your working, your friends, everywhere. So, and then also on overcoming self-doubt and philosophical and future outlook on self-esteem. We'll find the time also and, yeah, finalize on self-esteem. So thank you. I've learned also. Yeah, I hope people also learn.
Yeah, may God bless you. Thank you. Bye.